Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Right now we got a train going overhead, making noise. But in a second, things will calm down and we'll cruise home. A little revelry for the crowds. It happens to be Friday. Happens to be Friday after work, which is quite a good day. A little noise for the people. Little noise for the people. So back to chilling, back to talking. I think we're gonna come back to the topic of what makes New York City riders, motorcycle setups, gear different from the rest of the country. I briefly touched upon it this morning, but I feel like there's more to be said. I don't know what to say about this person here. I'm trying to make that light, but nobody's gonna fucking make it happen. Please, 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 please. See, yellow light. We both are gonna do it. We both did it. So it's just not me running a red light. And we're back. So no laws broken so far. I think we pretty much did everything by the book. I mean, maybe it ran a little half yellow. Hard to tell. So I mean, I guess that right there is one of the reasons what makes a New York City rider a little bit different. You know, no time to waste. It's like if you're driving somewhere in the middle of nowhere or upstate, even upstate New York, you're not gonna do the kind of things that you do here because you know, everything is different. I mean, look at this. Oh, nice dry day. Finally, no wetness. The bike feels so good in the dry. Yeah, and New York City is just, there's like no room and time for more of like the generic bikes. I wouldn't even say generic, but more common bikes. People always try to get something cool and awesome. People always try to get like a cool BMW or Moto Guzzi or Triumph, a Ducati, or something classic. Don't see many just like straight up ninjas or something. But I'm sure they're there. Also, surprisingly, don't see a lot of off-road bikes. I would think there'd be a lot of off-road bikes, but I'm also talking about probably pretty limited experience. A, because I've only been riding for like a year and only been paying attention to motorcycles for a couple years. Plus, I ride mostly in Brooklyn and Manhattan, and I'm sure up in the Bronx or Staten Island or even deep Queens somewhere, like the culture of motorcycles is different. Because I know for a fact that, I mean, when I've been to the Bronx, I mean, I've been to the Bronx many times, but some of the times I've been, you'd see like four-wheelers with no license plates on the streets, and that's like 100% illegal. That's not legal, not even close. So those dudes, A, I have no idea where they store them and how they ride them, and as soon as the cops see them, like, they have to run. But the thing is, there's no chase law in New York City, so the cops cannot give chase. So these dudes on these illegal dirt bikes or four-wheelers just pin it a little bit in the opposite direction, like down a one-way street the wrong way, and that's that. But look at this road. Like right now, oh, I think I jinxed it. I was gonna say no traffic, and there's traffic. That's what happens when you jinx it. I could always just go like slow with the traffic, and that way we'll have more time to conversate. Could do that. It's a beautiful day today. It's a gorgeous day. It's only 4 p.m. It's already like the sun is already going down a little bit because of the winter hours, but it's about 35 degrees, so it's not too chilly. Nice and dry, and it's a Friday. and I don't have any plans tonight. That's my favorite. My lady is busy, no parties, no plans, nothing that I'm responsible for doing, so probably gonna spend a good part of the evening cleaning my place. Then I'm gonna be working on my paper bikes, which is my paper craft company. I'm working on this new model. It's a V version 201, which is loosely based on a BMW R90 Airhead Scrambler, because this local shop, Union Garage, kind of hinted at the fact that they would like to see one. So they don't know it yet, but once it's done, I'm going to show it to them and have them maybe sell it in their store. Never know. But going back to New York City and what makes people different. Ooh, look at this truck. I like all the colorful cables. That's nice. But see, like they're here, dynamic. But as far as gear goes, yeah, we discussed it. It has to look cool. I mean, there's different types of riders out there, and I'm sure there's like a lot of, I don't even know what a squid was, but now that I know, there's definitely a lot of squids. A lot of people I see riding around in like shorts, t-shirts, like little Converses and Vans and all these things, you know, especially like on Vespas. I feel like people think that just because it's a moped or a Vespa, you don't need to have real gear, and it's like, yes you do, you know. Doesn't matter. A Vespa rider bleeds just like a motorcycle rider. I just couldn't help myself. I was doing so well with no lane splitting, and then at the last second I just had to do it. It's this, you know, anxiety that you just have to pass people, which is not really necessary. So right now I'm on the way to home, and I'm gonna stop by my friend's house who lives nearby, pick something up, and then through Instagram of all things, this local motorcycle shop or classic car shop liked one of my photos and was like, hey man, I think you rode by my shop, so stop by. And I was like, awesome, I'll definitely stop by. And I check out the dude's website, and he's got like crazy classic bikes and like Ferraris and stuff. So I think I'm in for a treat. I think I'm in for a real treat. Got a little quiet there because I had to make moves. And the reason why I rev it up so loud is because I like the way my bike sounds. It excites me. I mean, look at this guy. He don't give a fuck. It's like double parking on a busy street. No big deal. Nobody cares. So, yeah. Nobody rides by the book in this damn town. Nobody. Look, run a red light. Oh no. Oh no. That guy in front of me just ran a red light. So, it's all good. In the end, you know, we're just people. We're just trying to have fun. I am like literally shocked that it's like freezing outside and I'm not cold. What a shocker. What a shocker. What a shocker. So, oh, look at this. I got a little fixed gear action and a little electric bike. Electric bikes are everywhere. People, like these delivery people, are just going bananas on those things. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Whoa. Gave it too much mustard. I think my front lifted a little bit. A little wheelie, if I may so say. tiny one. You know, that's what happens. I mean, this is a beast. This is a 620cc machine. I mean, it's called a monster. It's funny because sometimes I talk about my bike and how much I love it, and I call it like I'm like, oh, that thing is a monster, and then I giggle like a pickle because it is a monster. You know, me calling this thing a monster is not really a stretch. It's not really using too much of the old imagination, because it's exactly what it is. It's a monster. Like, look at this jerk. It's a tiny street, and this douchebag parked. Does he give a fuck? No. Is he breaking the law? Yes. But does he have a vlog? No, he doesn't. So nobody can tell him to fuck off. But I guess I like created this blog for feedback. So appreciated. That boss let me through. What a nice guy. What a nice feller. I enjoy every second of every ride. Unless, of course, I'm soaked and freezing and cranky. We're stuck in traffic. Right here. What am I supposed to do? Wait? Yes. Probably should. Right over the glass? Yes. I mean, that's not even considered lane splitting because everybody was stopped. And I was literally just confused about where I want to go. And then I figured it out. And at that point, I was like, you know, ahead of everybody. Oops. So now we're going to take a little... Well, I guess we might as well go straight. So you can see a little more of this lovely hood. This right here is Indian Larry. It's like a pretty famous workshop. I'm sure you probably heard of Indian Larry if you're into the old motorcycles. Over here is police headquarters, which is very lovely. What's going on, people? Don't really want to... Probably should not be splitting lanes in front of cops. But this person is just not sure what they're doing. Now we're going to take a little right. So, even though I'm not saying much, you still get to see the old hoodie hood. So, we're going to go by this dude's shop and see what's what. See what's happening. Check it out. Gonna check it out. But yeah, so this guy, I mean, it appears that I'm not sure exactly what he does, but it appears like he restores sick ass bikes and cars. I mean, he literally, there's a picture of, I mean, granted he probably did not work on this specific car. There's like multi-million-dollar Ferrari that he had something to do with because he like is in a picture driving it. And I mean, any person who's driven a multi-million-dollar rare Ferrari is worth talking to in my book. I'm sure he's got some stories. I'm sure he's got some cool things. I'm sure he's got some things to say. It's funny, the sun is going down just a little bit more, and now it's even colder. Now it's straight up chilly. So yeah, this is still Willieburg. And we got a bus over here, so everybody loves a school bus, right? Everybody loves traffic and school buses, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Hopefully we don't break any laws, you know? We might. I like this guy. He doesn't give a fuck. He's about his BR. This person is like in the middle of the intersection, they don't care. So I'm gonna cut him off. She's retarded. So this is it. This is the street we want. Frost Street. And the address is 216. So it's gonna be on the left. Let's see. Let's see this guy's motorcycle shop. I mean, if it's really right here, then I can just walk here with a 6-pack of beer and be like, hey friend, ooh, I know this place. I do know this place. I have passed it, and they had some cars in there. They definitely had some lovely things in there. Over here, accidentally, I shouldn't talk about it, but it was like a long line of cars, and I was doing a little lane splitting, you know, because the cars were stopped like this. So I literally pull up to this like red light, and it's green. So I kind of pull up to it and slow down a little bit to keep going. And right over here, there's a police with like a roadblock stopping every car. So I essentially blew through a police roadblock. I don't know what they were doing and why they were stopping people. But I blew through that shit. I feel like I've been doing a lot better with the ums. I think I replaced the ums with like 100% silence, which is better, I think, right? No? Check this out, guys. It's a school zone. We're gonna go 50 and we're gonna launch that speed jump. Woohoo! Psych. But we are gonna stand up and cruise standing up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time I say goodbye. Hopefully I will ride a little bit tomorrow morning because it's supposed to be a little warmer, and we'll catch up then. Bye-bye.